your girl Shalae. I'm back today with another video. In today's video, guys, we have money. Hey, money. That's right. States have been releasing the pandemic EBT, virtual benefits. Guys, we got $1,000 on people's cars. We also are going to talk about which states are not opting into summer 2024 EBT. We're going to talk about the backlog, the EBT scamming, and more. So if you want to know what is going on in the lovely world of EBT, you already know what to do. Stay tuned. Your girl's got you covered. Now, if this is your first time tuning into my channel, hi, hello, hey, friend. My name is Shalae. In here on this channel, we discuss shopping, saving, and everything in between. I would love to have you a part of my internet family. Super easy. Click the big old red subscribe button down below when you're in, just like that. And while you're at it, go ahead and give me a like, especially if you love me bringing this content to you. Now, guys, thank you so much for all the positive comments I received on the last video and the makeup that I'm wearing. It is actually Maybelline. I mean, I know it's like drugstore $6 makeup that I put on, which you can get on Amazon Prime. So if you want to try out the Maybelline makeup, check it out in the description box below. Grab you some Amazon Prime, free for 30 days. You don't have to even enter your card information, especially since you now got that money on your card. So let's go ahead and talk about it because states are cashing people out, y'all. So we have good news for, drum roll please, good news for Kentucky families. The summer EBT plan was approved. And remember I told you guys that you should start receiving your benefits around November 15th. Well, guys, yesterday that money was coming in. So definitely check your cards, check your cards. This was $120 that was automatically given for students that attend public and private school. Now, there was some issues regarding the virtual students for Kentucky, and I think that may be received at a later date. But as of right now, Kentucky is paying out that money, and a lot of people said they received their funds yesterday, with a few people checking their cards today. So remember, if you have yet to receive your benefits for Kentucky, no worries at all. The state has until November 15th to go ahead and start paying out, okay? So let me know if you are in Kentucky, if you have received your money. And also in Maryland, yeah, guys, Maryland, it was a surprise for a lot of people in Maryland as well. I'm thinking that Maryland has started paying out their virtual because people were saying on their cards they had $1,000, $1,300, $120 as well. They said all the money was on their cards. One lady even said that for her 11th grader who was a virtual student, she had $1,000 for him. Her child that graduated in last May, she had $120 for him, but she didn't have anything in there for her 8th grader. So I don't know. Now her 8th grader does attend classes in person, but she said there was no money on the cards. But there was a long thread of people saying, hey, you know what? In Maryland, I just went and checked my card and I had $1,000+. So if you are in Maryland as well, go ahead and check your cards because there could be some money on there, okay? Let me know if you're still waiting on your money as well. I know my New York people, my Georgia people, y'all gonna get me. Y'all gonna get me all the way together, and I'm still researching. But let's go ahead and talk about which states that will not be opting into summer EBT. So that's right, guys. You know, 2024, now we're gonna have $120 permanently, like forever, ever, that you can receive summer EBT. All right, guys, so South Dakota plans to decline the summer EBT program for kids in 2024. So this new federal program for funding to feed hungry South Dakota children over the summertime, this is a program we all know, guys. Let's not act brand new, okay? This is already for the same kids. If your child qualifies for free or reduced lunch at school, then they will qualify for the $120 over the summer. However, each state has to officially opt in and request that money by January 1st. And about South Dakota's like, look, we're not going to do it. We are not going to do it. They said only about 30% of South Dakota children receive meals through SNAP as well. And so they're like, we really don't need this program. Now, there are representatives who are saying, hey, we need to opt in it because it is a proven fact that some of the hungriest kids happen in the summer because they're not getting any breakfast at school or they're not getting any lunch as well. And so she's like, look, we need to do this for the families. A lot of them are low income, they're working class families who need this additional $120 or $40 per month. So South Dakota, as of right now, you guys are declining, but Colorado lawmakers said that they are now trying to get their ducks in a row to apply for the benefits for next summer as well. So this is going to be the first year that Colorado actually takes advantage of the EBT summer program, and now they're working on trying to get everything in place to make this a success. So they're like, look, kids are eating a lot more. The price of food is getting a lot more expensive. So this would be helpful for a lot of parents in our state. So the program approved. This program, remember, was approved at the end of 2022 as part of the Consolidated Appropriations Act of 2023. There are deadlines, and that deadline is January 1st, where the program has to be set up and even opt in that your state is going to do it. And it can feed more than 300,000 children in the state by offering this program in the summer as well. So, hey, you know, I don't see why states wouldn't opt into it, but you know, we're in a different times. Now, the USDA Food and Nutrition Service, they have started receiving official notices from states and tribal nations that intend to operate the permanent summer program, okay? One of the many strategies that they're using to tackle food hunger in the United States. So as of right now, what I could find is Chickasaw Nation, Illinois, Kansas, Maryland, Massachusetts, Michigan, Minnesota, New Jersey, Ohio, Virginia, and West Virginia. They have already opted in and confirmed their plans to implement Summer EBT in 2024. Now, I'm sure more states are going to follow as well, but this program will work hand in hand with the USDA as well to connect every eligible child with nutritious food over the summer period as well. So if I didn't mention your state, I'm sure your state is going to opt in. Remember, they have until January 1st to go ahead and say, hey, our intent is for us to go ahead and issue those funds, but this doesn't stop any other program that happens over the summer. So you know how like schools or summer camps, community centers, they have the option of like grab and go meals or home delivered meals. And a lot of times these happen in rural communities. This will still happen over the summer, and you can utilize those programs as well. So if your state wants to do this, they have to submit their notice of intent by January 1st of 2024. But next we are headed to Tennessee, where families right now are frustrated over SNAP benefits delays. And DHS is saying it's due to their new technology. So as the holidays are approaching, a lot of people are concerned about how they're going to be able to feed their children. And the department said, look, we adapted this new technology which required workers to adjust to the new system. So this is why they're behind as well as their backlog. So they said as a result, there was a temporary reduction in processing times, and the department is working to speed up on how applications are processed as well. Now, the SNAP program in Tennessee, they do not offer like emergency assistance, but the department does expedite SNAP benefits as well. So they said people who apply for the program, you would need to meet like specific requirements to be eligible to have expedited benefits as well. Now, in June, Tennessee Department of Human Services, they launched a new eligibility benefits management system as part of the department's broader or modernization efforts to provide like a single platform where you can do everything on that platform. So instead of having to go here, there, and everywhere, this is supposed to be where you can have SNAP, Family First, WIC, TANF, as well as any other programs that Tennessee offers to service their customers and kind of just streamline the case for processing like for Tennessee Department of Human Services team members as well. So that's what they have going on. They also launched, don't forget, a few days ago, we talked about where the department will begin accepting requests for replacement of SNAP and disaster SNAP benefits that were stolen from households as well. So, you know, there's this big thing about scamming and phishing and skimming and cloning as well. But if your benefits were stolen between October 1st of 2022 through September 30th of 2024, The review period will start, and it has started, I want to say like around November 6th, but it will close on September 30th as well. So that's what we have going on in Tennessee in the delays. But speaking of delays, Tennessee is not the only one that's experiencing this. In North Carolina, there is a backlog of SNAP benefits as well, and people are having trouble making ends meet as well. So this is going on all across the country. In North Carolina, though, in Wake County, around 1,700 people are still waiting for their applications as well as recertifications to be processed according to the county officials. So they said they've had to bring in more staff to address this issue. And they said it's helped a little bit, right? Because now they're at 1,700, which is down from where they were at, which was at 2,600. Now, they did say a number of applications are still pending, but the Wake County Division of Human Services said that they are processing requests as fast as they can. And it can be anywhere between 31 days to 60 days or even up to 90 days, depending on when you turned in your case as well. So they're like, all we have to do is have the information. We'll go ahead and start trying to process your case. Because we could have the recertification, they said they're waiting on income and like proof of residency for the recertification. But they said they want people to know that they care. And their case matters to them, but they're working each case as they get it, as well as family. So they are offering where people can go to like food banks or different places to supplement until they can get to your case as well. Now, speaking of phishing, skimming, and all that as well, in Hawaii, more than 200 accounts were compromised by thieves. So Hawaii families that have been counting on food stamps or they have been victimized by hackers, their accounts, the state said that they received more than 200 accounts have been compromised. All of them happened in Oahu on Sunday. So they said about 230 people nearly lost all their money that was on their cards. The Department of Human Services said that it started on Friday, but it is happening all across the country at this point, and they're still not clear how thieves are able to access the system as well. So I don't know. I mean, the fact that you guys know, hey, look, something was fishy on Friday. Why didn't you guys do something? Then on Sunday, they wiped it completely out. But remember, in the last video, I talked about California had launched their EBT Edge app on last Friday, where you can go in there as well as you can go in there and like turn off where out-of-state purchases. You can do different things. Let me know down below if you downloaded the app, the EBT Edge app. I don't know if this app is available to other states at all. I just know I've seen it in California. But let me know if now if you log into your apps or your portal, are you able to go in there and turn off where no one can access your card to do those things as well? And have you been victimized from the EBT phishing or scamming as well? And are you waiting on backlog? Like, it's a lot going on here. But next, we're headed to talk about WIC, where only half the people are even applying for WIC benefits. And why is that? All right, so according to a new study by the USDA, half the people that are eligible for food assistance, they are not using it. So this study that happened from the U.S. Department of Agriculture found that WIC was underutilized. So in 2021, it served only about half the number of people that qualified. And the report also found that like participation in states like Missouri, Kansas, and Illinois for SNAP and WIC as well, they were largely underutilized. Now, guys, this is very important because they're trying to take a lot of funding from these federal programs. And they said in these states, it was lower than the national average. So a lot of people said that, you know, some folks may have a misconception about who is eligible or who is not and assume that they are not eligible. And so if you assume that you're not eligible, you're just not going to apply. Then they were like, other barriers could include that people just don't have transportation to clinics. There's a stigma associated with participating in the program, and then the challenges during like the shopping experience as well. So the USDA has been investing in the program, and they're trying to find issues or trying to find a way to solve the issues by improving like outreach, working with states to try to streamline the enrollment process as well. So that's what Tennessee is trying to do, or even making it possible to use WIC benefits just to shop online as well, which I think that's a great idea. Now, the Biden-Harris administration has called on Congress to fund WIC, at the level needed to support the increased participation as well. But a lot of food advocates, they are concerned that the funding is already falling behind in this fiscal year, especially with food pricing has increased 2.4% in September to the last year. So let me know, have you guys looked at WIC or even applied for WIC, or why don't you apply for WIC? I also stated probably in a few videos ago that in October, WIC had got an increase as well. So remember, EBT got the increase, and then WIC had the increase, and then Social Security will have the upcoming increase as well. But yeah, at this point, guys, look, I'm going to apply for everything unless they say that I can't have it. And when I tell you I do, and that's exactly what I do, especially like this weekend. If you guys don't know, I am a veteran. Thank you for all those that commented on my community post that I posted on YouTube. But this weekend is Veterans Day weekend, and a lot of companies have where we can come and eat free, we can bowl, you can do just about anything, and it's showing their support. And when I tell you I'm going to be at Dave & Buster's, and it's the burger place. It's one burger place that I go to. I can't even think of it now. Red Robin Burgers. Oh my gosh, like I'm going to eat great this weekend. I love Veterans Day weekend. So if you are a vet, thank you so much for your service. Thank you for all the military spouses. Thank you for all the loved ones and everyone that support us. It is greatly appreciated and greatly needed. But guys, I'm about to get off the line with you, and I'm going to go and probably go to bowling because I think we get 2 games, 2 hours for free today. I don't know, but let me know down below. Check your cards. Do you have anything on your cards? Thank you so much for watching my videos. As always, please like, comment, subscribe, and I will talk to you later, Gator. Bye, guys. Don't forget, get you some Amazon Prime, guys. Amazon Prime, free for 30 days. I'll put the makeup in there. It's just Maybelline. Maybe she's born with it. Maybe it's Maybelline. And that's what it is.